So, what's up, guys? I'm back. Corey from Cullen and Corey Sports Talk here to talk about the game that was on tonight, the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. It was a good game. Let's just start from it. It was a good game. It was a defensive battle. Offenses weren't really clicking into about the third quarter. Cardinals couldn't really find anything. Adrian Peterson was held for like 30-some yards, fumble. He didn't do so well tonight. Blanton was a little shaked up because that defense for Seattle, that's a strong defense, and when you play against them, there's no bet. But they did lose one of their best They did lose one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, in Richard Sherman. So that might come back to hurt them in their division with the Rams. But let's start out. It was a good game. Doug Baldwin went out. He had an amazing catch for some reason. Russell Wilson was getting blitzed, should have been sacked. He throws it up, and Doug Baldwin catches it out of the sky, and suddenly just goes like 50 yards downfield, almost gets a touchdown. Then, next play, they get a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, he had 2 touchdowns with like 8 catches in the game. He just went out there and balled. Whoever was covering him must be sorry or something. They should be sorry. And then there's also Paul Richardson. He's good. He's a young, good talent that they got. Since Tyler Lockett's been out, he's been their number 2 wide receiver. Tyler Lockett's back, but he has to be consistent enough yet to get to the number 2 spot back. I don't even think Tyler Lockett even had a catch in this game, to be honest. I wasn't paying attention to him. That defense, though, of Seattle is just really rough. When we did the picks, I picked Seattle because of one thing, their defense. I thought their defense was the only one that would keep them in because they were playing against a crappy quarterback in Blanton. And I don't know, I didn't think Adrian Peterson was going to be able to run the ball that much because that defensive line is one of the best in NFL. And then their cornerbacks, Blanton couldn't throw the ball on them. He could only throw it to slants and all that. I don't think they had any deep shots. And when they tried them, they were either incomplete or almost intercepted. Russell Wilson, he had an alright game, but that offensive line is still pretty banged up with injuries. So when I got to him, he literally had to rush the ball or he had to throw it out to almost get intercepted. So, except for that one play where he magically threw up the Doug Baldwin, it was caught. But I think losing Richard Sherman for their Seahawks defense might put too much pressure on their offense to score more. Because Richard Sherman's a really big loss because their backup is trash. They're nothing as good as Richard Sherman. So if any team, the division's going to come down to Seattle and the Rams. And if the Rams win out, I don't think they're going to beat the Eagles. But if the Rams win out and beat all those other good teams, I think the Rams can have the division and the Seahawks can end up getting in second. Even though the Seahawks, I think, swept the Rams already. But that doesn't really matter. This matters by record, not swept. Yeah. And my one friend Cullen's going to be making a video, so you can go check him out too. And just remember, subscribe to our channel, please. Trying our best. Saturday night, we will be having our picks for Sunday games. We're going to talk about why we picked those teams and how we think they're going to win. We're going to have, I don't know, like 15 games for you. We're both going to have different answers for them, almost all of them, because me and him have 2 different opinions on who we think is going to win, why they're going to win, why they're better. And then we're going to go from there and try to get as many subscribers as we can. We're looking into buying this green screen and maybe a laptop. All depends what we need. It's pretty hard doing this when you don't think about what you're doing because you never used a YouTube channel in your life. But you got to give us some credit. We're trying our best. We're trying to get your videos so you can subscribe to our channel and view them. So, this is Corey from Cullen and Corey Sports Talk saying subscribe to our channel and go Seahawks. Thank you and have a very good night.